All right, you guys. I had a very productive day. I did a podcast. I got so much client work done today. I just made dinner. Presley's down to sleep, and I've just had a lot on my mind today, and it's just been like in my brain like this, like blah, 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 blah. And I used to, when I lived in LA and I would walk my dogs, I would get on here and talk to y'all about what I was thinking about that day, and I just haven't done that lately. And I don't know, y'all, it's kind of like my diary getting on here. But now that I have my podcast is kind of like that as well. It's a nice release and outlet for me. So I hope you guys were able to listen to my latest podcast, speaking of. But with that being said, I just had a lot on my mind and I want to get on here and talk to y'all. And I was just really thinking about my life and the place that I'm in right now. I think I was making dinner at the time when I had this like thought. And there was like music playing in the background from Presley's Disney movie. And I was so content and happy listening to this like music in the background, making dinner. And it reminded me that I created this life for myself, and I did that through my actions and what I wanted out of my life. And I kind of like, you create the life you live. And I'm just so happy in the life that I have. I'm happy with my work. I'm happy with my family. And I don't know, I'm just so grateful for it all. And I haven't always been like that. When I first started my fitness journey, I was so lost and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I just felt so unhappy. I was so beside myself. I didn't have a purpose. I was just living life, going through the motions, like unsatisfied every day. I just was lost. I was very lost. And I do feel that is normal. Like everyone probably feels lost in their life. And I'm not saying that I have my life all put together now. I'm not saying that my relationship's perfect or my relationship with myself is perfect, or I'm not saying anything is perfect at all. I've come a long way from where I was when I first started my journey 10 years ago to now. And I'm very proud of my progression, I guess you could say. But it all started, I'm going to say this, it all started with myself making a choice to start the progression and this journey. It took that decision, that switch in my mind to say, like, what am I doing with myself? What am I doing with my life? How can I live a more fulfilled, happy life? And I worked on that. I made a promise to myself after that decision that I was going to work on that every day. Again, my life is nowhere near perfect. Nothing is nowhere near perfect. I struggle. I go through hardship. I, take 2 steps back, but I will never, ever, ever lose myself. I will never, ever, from that day on, made a commitment. I would never, ever wake up one day and think like, what the did I do with my life? Like, what did I do? So I just wanted to get on here and say that it just takes you to make that one decision, to fully go for it and never look back.